I am the contrarian, and this is my world.
Hi, this is Rahul Sharma. I'm here today to be grilled by Rajiv and to discuss about our new game changer phone, Euphoria, and upcoming portfolio of our connected devices.
When a company is super successful, it usually doesn't need to reinvent itself. But when a company is super successful and does reinvent itself, then something must be brewing. And that's what we're about to find out. This is a brand new brand for you. You comes in. What's the brand philosophy? What are you trying to do? Who is it for? Because suddenly from a mobile phone company, you've become a connected device company. It seems like your future seems to be you want to be the internet of everything through this company. What's the brand philosophy? What's the motive?
As you said that, a successful company is reinventing, so I don't know how successful we are or not. Okay. But, as in Spider-Man, they said that with great, if you've seen the movie, it said
power comes
great responsibility. So I think we have this responsibility of getting into so many different verticals and can solve all those complex problems. And if you're able to do that, I think that is something we will call, or I'll say, is some success or something what we've been able to achieve. We have been able to transform some industries or some verticals. As an organization, we are moving towards a connected ecosystem of devices, gadgets. So health is one which we have been targeting. We have been discussing on this, and we have launched a couple of devices on this segment. So we are truly excited about that.
What is this need and drive where you wanted to do a metal phone at a price and you turn around and say, if it's never been done before, that's the reason we need to do it? Is this something which is more personal? I mean, you just want to be a headline maker by saying, okay, listen, I've done it what nobody else could do? Or is there a purpose to it that is a little larger, which I'm not seeing right now?
A couple of things actually in this. So when I was a kid, I used to draw this Fido Dido 7-Up. It was like normal is boring. So first, normal is boring. So this means we always want to try new things. We always want to try some things which can disrupt the markets. So the whole idea, as I said, is always try and achieve something which is difficult, which is complex, something which is transformational. So we said, okay, we have launched this device Eureka. Now what next? Since the whole brand U is all about you, about the community. So we said, okay, let's go back to the community. Let's ask them that what exactly do they want in their phone. Then we asked them, okay, what sort of material you want your phone to be? Polycarbonate, glass. Then most of the people said metal. And since we were crowdsourcing the whole phone, we said, okay, we'll go for it. And we realized the problems at that time, and that's why called all the engineers and said, people want metal. Can you deliver metal? And they said no. And then all of us took that as a challenge, and we're really, really proud to have this phone in metal delivered, which is designed in India, made in India, and we have filed 4 patents for that. And as a whole U team, we are truly, truly proud of that.
So let me understand again, a lot of people would be very proud of it. A lot of people would dismiss it by saying this is just you playing up to nationalistic pride. End of the day, if you had designed this in India and still got it manufactured in China, wouldn't you be in a better place right now? Maybe the cost that it actually came out to be, maybe the product in itself. Is this being done more for this whole made in India, make in India, nationalistic pride, and once again I'm going to use the same term, to make headlines and make us all feel good about our Tiranga and that you made it in India? Or is this a business decision?
So Rajiv, this is not about making any headlines or trying to show that we are doing something in India. I just like to put certain things in perspective. We as an organization, we were the first company to put up a manufacturing plant out here in India. We are manufacturing more than 1 million phones every month out of from our manufacturing facility. And if you ask me in terms of as making a business sense, it makes more business sense for us to do manufacturing out here in India than to do in any other country.
And at the end of it, when you actually take a look at your profit and loss and your balance sheet, making it in India will actually be more profitable for you? You're pretty sure of that part is taken care of, right?
See, we Indians, we are great in terms of adopting whether it is technology, whether it is processes, whether it is methods, and I think in terms of manufacturing also we are growing really in a very sharp way. So the whole manufacturing thing actually is making a lot of sense for us. It is helping us to grow and also giving us a lot of advantage.
Let me just understand what's happened with your first one, your first Eureka, right? So a very successful launch. You did rewrite the rules in many ways. I think it was also your intention to come in with a big bang. So you rewrote a lot of rules with that phone. But it hasn't panned out exactly the way it should. For instance, now very recently, Cyanogen has become something which another company can also at least update in India, the phones that they've sold. Has this been a bit of a fallback, a bit of a debacle for you because you were exclusive and the only one in India and now you're not? Does that make any difference?
First of all, you summed it well in terms of that we were able to rewrite the rules. The love and adulation what we got from all our fans, all our U fans, the whole U clan was fantastic, phenomenal.
But you still haven't answered the part which is to do with the fact that you're not necessarily the only exclusive company now with Cyanogen. Just a few days back, we've heard the fact that Cyanogen now, at least the updates will be available to all those people that bought that previous product. Isn't that something in the future that kind of troubles you a little?
No, I don't think so. See, it's an open ecosystem. Today also anybody can go and download and put Cyanogen on their phones and so many phones. So,
but then you fought it really tooth and nail earlier. So you don't want to do that anymore?
No, I think that is something whatever happens, is already done with. So I think moving forward, we are all excited about the way people are perceiving the product, the way we are getting the response.
Now, again, you've done something dramatically different. So you just didn't come in with the fact that you have a health and fitness band. You've said the band is one part of the ecosystem. I will create the rest. And obviously, you had a lot of forward thinking. You actually, got Healthify Me into your entire portfolio of things that you invested into. What's your final gameplay in this?
The lifestyles of Indians becoming a little sedentary. We've seen a lot of, 1 out of 5 Indians are they're suffering with cardiac problems. So if we have to healthify India, we have to, work on a larger initiative rather than just launching a band, just launching a hardware. You have to work on an ecosystem wherein, your initiative should be, how can I healthify this country? How can I make India more fitter so that a country which is more fitter can contribute in every aspect. And the whole process was that people normally buy these bands, they wear these bands, but after a month or 2 months, you're accumulating a lot of data on your phone, but you're not doing anything with that data. You just look at that data and then say, all right, it's fine. And after 1 month, 2 months, you'll say, all right, this is not exciting enough. But what if you are connected to an ecosystem and inside your app, there is a trainer sitting, there is a nutritionist sitting, there is a yoga instructor sitting, and then they are guiding you in terms of counting your food and your calories and your food habits. We have uploaded all different varieties of Indian food on our database, from a samosa to a chole bhature to a dosa.
So you just take a picture and your database will recognize it, and that's what is getting added into my database of what I eat, right? So if I eat 5 samosas, which I hope I never do at any one sitting, but on a particular day, if I eat 5 samosas for breakfast, my trainer will tell me, okay, listen, you've overdone it. Now, I want you to go for a run and also have just a bowl of soup in the evening, right? So actual, real information, knowledge and advice I can use with my quantified self. That's the idea?
These are all trained fitness instructors. These are all trained nutritionists. These are all trained yoga instructors who are guiding you in your day-to-day lifestyle. So whatever data you are collecting in your phone, it is actually getting analyzed. And then as per that, you're getting instructions. So this is something which we feel is a complete solution.
Let's move to the other device, which I thought was the real revolution. Something where you just touch your fingertips and it's giving you almost everything that you would normally get if you're taken into an emergency room and a doctor quickly checks you to say, okay, let me first see exactly the way your body is working. So it gives you an ECG, it's giving you blood pressure, respiration, oxygen in the blood, all the main vital things in one small, thin card. Now, This could be an absolute game changer. In the long run, how do you see this pan out?
This device, this is one device which is always, storing your data. So you know exactly every week or every day you're taking all these tests, and then whenever you want, you can just boom, send all this data to your doctor and get your completely.
So I hope you create that ecosystem also where it can go to a doctor, it can be analyzed. Okay, now 2 or 3 quick fire questions. Let's start off with the first one. This is the easy one, right? So Micromax, that actually at one time had a completely different business model, finally started talking about the fact that you will also do flash sales. Was that you giving in to the competition, or is that you just saying that's the kind of thing that we do need to do to be relevant as a company? Why would Micromax need flash sales?
We have, as an organization, have always been adaptive, has always been proactive, always been a company which is fast, which is nimble. I think online in India is catching up a lot of steam, and we found an opportunity there.
Okay, and the last part of it, of course, that I want to know from you is that, from all the devices that you're taking out, does this continue now? Are we going to be seeing you move away from just the mobile phones to all other kind of connected devices? Or is this something where you're going to stick to health and mobile apps only?
No, health is one segment, Rajiv, where which is close to my heart, and which is also we feel there's a huge opportunity and there's huge scope to do a lot of improvements. So hence we are working in this vertical. But you will see with time we will be addressing more and more verticals, and we'll be coming up with more and more devices, accessories in all these different verticals, and try and solve these complex problems.